Hey there. Having car trouble? I figured as much, seeing as how you were standing out here in the middle of nowhere. You must have some bad luck, partner. Of all nights for this to happen, it had to be when a mean blizzard is on its way in. You ain't from around here, are you? I didn't think so. No, I'd remember a car like that. Man, she's a nice one. It would probably be best if we got it running before that storm moves in. It's already cold enough. Mind if I take a look? No, I'm not a mechanic. Listen, I've been working on cars ever since I could put my own boots on. Now I don't have a fancy degree or anything like that, but I like to think I'm pretty good. Take that truck over there. She may not be the prettiest thing to look at, especially when she's parked here next to yours. And let me tell you, it hasn't been to the garage in 7 years. I've fixed every clunk and scrape it's had, and I've kept it running all by myself. So if I can keep that old thing running, I could probably at least figure out what went wrong with yours. Thank you kindly. I promise I won't break anything. Now, let's take a look at what's going on. So, what brings you through these parts? Just passing through, huh? And, where are you coming from? If you don't mind me asking. Dang, that's a long way from here. Probably a bit of an adjustment, too. Big old place like that compared to down here in the sticks. Of course, you haven't even been into town yet. Nothing out here but the trees. But if you take the next left, keep straight until you come up by the old warehouse, and then a right, and then you'll end up right in the center of the action. Oh, I mean it. Main Street is one wild spot. You got the post office, the town hall, the only grocery store, and everything we got to offer is all in one place. City ain't got nothing on us. Nah, I'm only kidding. It's a pretty small town, but it's nice and cozy, and I wouldn't give it up. We all know everybody else, and we've always got each other's backs. Do I always talk this much? I don't know. Maybe. Just trying to pass the time, I suppose. I've noticed that you don't seem to be much of a talker yourself. Something on your mind? Probably worried about the car, huh? Something else, too. Stressed out about work, huh? That the reason why you're traveling? I get you. See, I never had that problem myself. I've always worked close to home. Right on the ranch I grew up on, in fact. Yep, right over on the other side of town. What's that now? Is it just me? No. No, it's not. I have to admit, I'm having a hard time figuring out what's wrong with your car here. Regular stuff seems to be in order at first glance, anyway. I might have an idea, though. When you left on your trip, did you have a full tank? You don't know. Did you stop to fill up at all? You didn't. Alright. Are the keys in the car? I won't steal it or nothing. I just want to check something. Yep, that's what I was thinking. You ran out of gas. I'm sorry for laughing, but didn't you notice the tank was almost empty as you were driving? I know, you were stressed out about work. I get it. Alright, I'll stop. I guess all there is to do is to ride on into town and fill up a can up the station. Take it back here and you'll be good to go. Hang on. You got the time? Well, that's not good. Well, you see, the thing is, in a small town, we've only got one gas station. Besides that one, the nearest one is in the next town over, good 30 miles away. And our gas station just closed up 5 minutes ago. By the time we got back, that storm will have moved in. I don't think anyone should be traveling on those roads. I'm a pretty good driver, but even I wouldn't do that. But you know, I just might have some gas left over in a jerry can. If it's alright by you, we could drive out to my place and see if I've got any, and then go from there. It's just, I'd hate to leave you out here alone in the cold. What about your car? Is it safe? Yeah, I'd say. It looks far enough off the road to me. Oh, you don't have to worry about people stealing it. Trust me on that one. Half the people around here don't even lock the doors on their house. If it makes you feel any better, just take the keys with you and lock the doors when we leave. I promise I'm not going to hurt you or anything like that. But if you'd like to stay here, that's fine. I don't think I'll be long anyway. You'll Oh, come. That's great. Great as in you won't have to freeze out here in the cold, I mean. Now, there's no denying that my truck here isn't as fancy as your car. But at least it's warm, right? Here we are. Yep. This is the ranch. Part of it, anyway. All things 400-something acres. But you can't see much of it from the house. It's getting pretty dark, too, so that wouldn't do it much justice. I'll run out to the barn and see if I've got any gas. You want to come along? Alright, I can give you the grand tour. Now, we haven't got any animals in this one. It's not really that kind of barn. We just call it that. This is where we keep the vehicles and stuff like that. And if I'm not mistaken, the gas can should be somewhere over here. Huh. Now, why would that be empty? This one, too. I thought for sure I had gas in at least one of those. I guess I shouldn't be laughing at you for running out. Look at me. Let me check back here. Here we go. There's not much in this one, but it might be enough to get you to the gas station. Oh, shoot. Now that's not good. The snowflakes are coming down. I guess the storm came in sooner than they were saying it would. You don't plan on driving in that, do you? Listen, can you just hear me out? I really don't think it's a good idea to try and drive in a blizzard. It's just not something to mess around with, you know? Losing daylight fast. You won't be able to see. Something bad could happen. I guess the way I look at it is, your work will always be there. If your boss expects you to drive through a blizzard, then he probably isn't worth working for anyway. I just don't think it's worth risking your life over. Thanks. What for? Well, if something ever happened to you or anybody out driving and there was something I could have done to stop it, I don't know if I could ever forgive myself. A hotel? Oh, that's right. I guess you need a place to stay. No, there aren't any hotels here. Hey, I got an idea. You could stay here. Now, I know that you don't know me, and I'm just some stranger, but I think that it's only right that I could offer you a place to stay. I was always taught to look out for others and do what I can to help. I got plenty of room inside, and first thing in the morning, we'll head on down to where we left your car and get you on into the gas station. And that way, you won't have to race to the next one on a near-empty tank. On top of that, I'll make sure my little brother stays out of your hair. Really, I insist. All right, let's head on inside and get you set up for the night.